has its secrets, and Lima is no different. So today we are going to let you in, giving you some insider information and travel tips on our favorite corner of the city, which is the district of Barranco. So Barranco is one of Lima's 43 districts, but in our opinion, it has the most color, the most flavor, culture, art, tradition, everything all mixed into one amazing little space in the city. It's actually the smallest district in Lima, but it has it all. So we are going to let you know kind of what you should do there, what you should eat, where you should visit to really make the most of your time in Lima.
We are Sam and Lucas from Lima Gourmet. We run food tours here in Lima, and of course we cover Barranco, being our favorite district. If you read the old guides of Lima, they wouldn't even mention Barranco in the top things that you have to do back then. It's an old district, dates back to the 1700s, and back then most people lived in the historical center of Lima, and your residential area got to as far as San Isidro, and the further south you move was Miraflores and Barranco. They are the coastal towns. So people had their second homes there, their beach houses.
The beach houses of the rich and famous.
It was the Hamptons of of Lima then.
So now you have people purchasing these homes, turning them into restaurants, into hotels. It's become lively and vibrant, and now it's making its way back into the guidebooks as somewhere that is necessary to visit during any stay in Lima.
In essence, the DNA of Barranco is art, it's culture, it's color, it's tradition. So that's why one of the reasons why we love Barranco so much.
This brings us to our top 5 reasons why Barranco is our favorite district and our favorite spot in Lima. Number 1.
I would say number 1 is the neighborhood aesthetics. It is the architecture is unique. It's what the old Lima used to be. We are a country of different waves of immigration, and you feel like the European influence from different countries, also from Asia. So the architecture there, the aesthetics of the city, the color, the street art, and all that, for me, is one of the things that I like the most about Barranco.
Here are a couple places you can't miss. One of our favorite streets is Domeyer. So Domeyer has really changed even over the last 2 to 3 years. So you have little coffee shops, pastry shops. You have one of the top restaurants right on the corner, Isolina. Another restaurant, which is where all the cool people hang out, at Siete. And it's beautiful, it's walkable, and again, you have the architecture. So Domeyer is one. Another one, clearly you have the Malecón. We would be remiss if we didn't include it. You have this beautiful walkway, this boardwalk where you're right on top of the cliffs, and you have impressive views of the city from a very privileged position, not to mention the sea there. Another spot you don't want to miss is the Boulevard Sáenz Peña. So here you're going to find some of the top hotels, so like Hotel B or Casa República. So now they've turned it into this gorgeous promenade where you can even sit, do some people watching, grab a drink, and some piqueos, so the Peruvian version of tapas. And you're also right along the sea, so very beautiful.
You also have Dada there if you want to do some shopping.
There you go as well, yes. Another classic is going to be Bajada de los Baños. So right where you have the famous Bridge of Sighs, which we will get to in a minute, you have a walkway that takes you all the way down to the coast. And so you're going to see some of these beautiful houses that Lucas was mentioning in terms of the architecture, the color, little craft breweries. You have a beautiful landscaping along this. It's a little cobblestone street that just takes you all the way down to the coast. At the end of the day, we are foodies and run a food tour. So our number 2 reason of why Barranco is so amazing is the food, the culinary offering, clearly. So some of our faves, let's see, you go first.
Well, where to start? You have obviously Central, one of the top restaurants, not in Lima, but in the world, is in Barranco. You have Kjolle.
But a
also.
top female chef, I mean, we should just get rid of that. Top chef,
Pia
Pia
Leon,
Leon, absolutely.
Yeah. We love that place. We also love Isolina, which is very traditional Peruvian food. It's like an old tavern in a corner in Barranco.
Today, we are gonna eat seco. This is my favorite food because it's real yummy. It's real yummy. I should recommend you to try it.
In Barranco, you have trendy places like Siete and Mérito. You have for
Kind of eclectic places like Silvestre, which is really brings in the cuisine from the three main regions of Peru. So the coast, the Andean highlands, and the Amazon jungle, and this beautiful old mansion. And you can even sit out in the garden and have your meal.
if you're like me and like sweet things, you have excellent artisanal ice cream places like Blu, Crem de la Crem. There are many coffee shops, really cute coffee shops. One of our favorites is called La Bodega Verde. It's like a garden, a secret garden cafe. We always call it. And it's just chill, relax, and the vibe in Barranco in general is really inviting. So you can just sit down, have your coffee, and just like spend like a long time there. So
Another place with excellent coffee is La Panetteria.
Oh, yeah.
They have amazing coffee, among other things, right? Also, Cipresso is right there. Also, right next to Silvestre, Felicia and Domingo. So you have lots of options for amazing organic Peruvian coffee. So very unique to the place. So yeah, you really have it all.
you do.
Going back to the idea that it is an artist's enclave, our number 3 reason is the nightlife in Barranco. It's so walkable and it really just lends itself to a wonderful time once the sun sets.
Yeah, it's true, and you have a little bit of everything there. In the last couple of years, there have been like more and more like rooftop terraces, like Hotel B has a beautiful rooftop with sea views, and it's cool, it's trendy, has nice music. But if you want like something more traditional, like old style Peruvian live music, you have something called Peñas.
Cocktail bars like Barra 55.
In terms of nightlife,
Something for everyone
Exactly,
there, for anything
yeah.
you're looking for. And so if you want it all, then you can just walk around the district and go from one place to another, and you'll have a wonderful time. Our number 4 reason goes completely back to the idea of Barranco being an aesthetics dream. So within that, culture and art. So first of all, clearly you have the Bridge of Sighs. So if you haven't heard of that, there's a lot of tradition wrapped up in that. I will leave that for when you come to Lima, so you see what that's all about. But there is a little legend about crossing the bridge and holding your breath. So you'll have to just come see that one for yourself. There are also many different art galleries that are around. You will also find, singer-songwriters like Chabuca Granda immortalized there with a statue, which is right next to the Bridge of Sighs. You also have the urban street art. So you have these gorgeous graffiti murals that can't even really be classified as graffiti.
No.
This is street art, like pure, unadulterated, and it changes. So if you come back to Lima more than once, you will get quite a treat because you'll even see pieces that are commissioned by the local municipality that are now covering the side of the municipal building or one of the main streets, one of the main bridges. So you'll find it everywhere. So it's almost kind of like an Alice in Wonderland moment as you walk through the streets and find all of these different murals, which something special about them is that a lot of them are very charged with like political messages, with different types of ideologies. So you know that too. So you can really connect with this young, very expressive side of the city in Barranco.
for sure. Art galleries as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And number 5, we were discussing, and it's definitely the vibe of Barranco. It has a unique vibe. It's more laid back. It's more relaxed. If you're in Miraflores, everything is kind of busy and
there's fast paced. There's a lot going on. It can even be like an inorganized chaos of sorts, but there's always a lot going on.
Sure, and Barranco is
not so buttoned up, right? It's where you can let your hair down and just kind of relax and peruse and walk along. Yeah, so it just creates this ambiance that invites you to relax and think, hey, I'm on vacation. Like, lean into it. Barranco's the place to do that.
for sure.
If you found these tips helpful or at least entertaining, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be bringing you more content on how is the best way and what are the tips to best take advantage of your time in Lima and in Peru. So see you soon.
See you soon.